Round 16. We're going to join with a standing single crochet in any corner chain 2 space before a short side, and then work 2 more single crochets into the same space. Then it's very straightforward. All we're going to do is a back post half double crochet around each of the next 49 stitches. Remember, we're working on the short side, so the short side will have 49 stitches, which will bring you to your next corner. Into the next corner you will work your 3 single crochets, and then you will work down the long side, and down that side you will have 97 back post half double crochets. Again, you'll work 3 single crochets into the corner space, and then if you repeat until you're back at the beginning again, and then you can join in the top of the beginning standing single crochet using a slip stitch or alternatively an invisible join. Round 17. We're going to join with a standing single crochet in any corner single crochet before a short side, and then we are going to do 3 chains and another single crochet in the same stitch as before and form a little loop. Then we're going to chain 3. We're going to skip 3 stitches, so 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th stitch we're going to do a single crochet. 1, 2, 3, skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, into the 4th stitch do a single crochet, skip 1, 2, 3, into the 4th stitch do a single crochet. Okay, you're going to do 12 of these loops, and then if you just wait for me, I'll take you around the next corner and then we'll work the long edge. Right, I've done the 12 repeats. Now we are just before the next corner. We're going to do another 3 chain, and then into the center single crochet of the next corner, a single crochet, 3 chain and a single crochet. We're going to do exactly the same down the long side, the only difference being that we'll actually repeat the chain 3, skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 24 times. So you'll do 24 of these loops. You'll then do chain 3 and then work your corner, which will be a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet into the corner single crochet. You can repeat all the way around until you're back at the beginning, and then you can join using your slip stitch or your invisible join, fasten off and secure your ends, and I'll see you for round 18. Round 18, and we're going to start in any corner chain 3 loop before a short side and start with a standing double crochet, but don't complete the double crochet. Leave 2 on there, and then another partial double crochet and another partial double crochet, and pull it through to complete your double crochet 3 together. Because this is a starting one, we've started with a standing stitch, then 3 chains and into those first 2 loops there, and pull up a loop and do a partial double crochet, and again into that same spot, pull up and do a partial double crochet, and then finish off that cluster. You're going to do exactly the same thing along the whole of the short edge. So we do a double crochet 3 together, 3 chains, and your perpendicular 2 double crochet cluster. Quite a mouthful, but a very pretty stitch. Okay, and then continue. You will have 13 double crochet 3 together down the short side, and 25 double crochet 3 together down
Your
the
corner
long
will be
side.
exactly the same as you're working over here. When you get back to the beginning, you can join with a slip stitch into that stitch there, and don't fasten off. You will be using color A for the next round as well. Round 19, starting with 3 chains, which counts as your first double crochet, then working into that same stitch where you did your slip stitch join from the previous round, work another 2 double crochets. So that's what we've got there. Then chain 2 and a further 3 double crochets into that corner over there. Now we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to work into the stitch between these perpendicular clusters here. If you have a look here, you'll see that we can pick up those 2 top stitches and move it away, and we have a nice place to work the next stitches into. So we go into there and we do 3 double crochets, two and 3, and then a chain 1 and 3 double crochets into the next stitch between the perpendicular clusters. It's a very straightforward round. Just don't forget the 1 chain in between. So we're going to work all the way along the short side, and we will do this 13 times in total. So you'll count from there, 1, 2, 3, 13 times in total. Wait for me and I will take you around the next. Okay, I'm now approaching the next corner, and I have done the 13 chain 1, 3 double crochets all the way along the short side. We now need to do 1 more chain before going into the corner, then into the corner stitches, same place as you've worked. Now I've picked up 1 too many stitches there, to the same place as you've worked the others, and here we're going to do 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. It just helps us to turn the corner and also gives us the increase that we need for the next round. So chain 1 after that, and then again working into that space that I showed you earlier, chain 3, and we are going to do this all the way along the long edge until we get to the next corner. When you go around the next corner, you're going to do your 3 double crochet, or you first do a chain, 3 double crochets, a chain 2 and 3 double crochets. You'll then complete a short edge, another long edge, and you can join with a slip stitch or with your invisible join. Fasten off color A and secure ends. Round 20. You're going to join with a standing single crochet in any corner in a corner space before short side, and then you're going to chain 3, and you're going to single crochet in that same space. Then you're going to chain 3, 2, 3. You're going to skip these 3 stitches and single crochet into the next stitch. Chain 3, skip the 3 stitches, single crochet into the next stitch. You're going to do this 14 times, and if you wait for me, I'll take you around the next corner. Just before the next corner, we're now going to chain 3, and into that corner space there we're going to double crochet, chain 3, I beg your pardon, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, and then chain 3 and work down the long side exactly the same way as you have down the short side. The only difference being that now you will do this 26 times before you reach the next corner. You will then do a further 3 chains and then work into your corner a single crochet, chain 3 and single crochet, and then do your short side and long side exactly as I have instructed you. And when you are back at the beginning, you can join either with your slip stitch or your invisible join, and you can fasten off your colour C and secure your ends. And I will see you for round 21. Moving on to round 21, using colour A, we're going to join with a standing half double crochet in any of the corner spaces before a short side. So half double crochet, another half double crochet, chain 2, and another 2 half double crochets in that same corner space. Coming out of the corner, we're going to do a half double crochet into the single crochet. Then we're going to do 3 half double crochets into the next chain 3 loop, 3 half double crochets into the loop, and then 1 half double crochet into the next single crochet. So we're going to repeat the 3 half double crochets into the loop and then the 1 half double crochet into the single crochet. Right, I'm now at the next corner, and your 15 repeats of your 3 half double crochets into the chain 3 loop and 1 half double crochet into next single crochet should bring you to this point here. And then we're going to work into the corner, 2 half double crochets, 2 chains, 2 half double crochets, and then into the single crochet immediately after the corner, work a half double crochet. Then we're going to work 27 times 3 half double crochets into the loop and 1 half double crochet into the single crochet. You're going to do that all the way to the next corner. The next corner you will work your 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 half double crochets. Continue until you're back at your starting position, and you can join with a slip stitch or a invisible join into your first standing half double crochet. And then I will see you for round 22. Round 22, using color B, we're going to join with the standing half double crochet in any of our corners just before a short side, and then we're going to do another half double crochet and then chain 2 and 2 more half double crochet in the same space. And then we're going to do a back post half double crochet all the way along the short edge, and we will do 65 of these before we reach the next corner. I'll see you at the next corner, and I'll just take you around that onto the long side. Okay, we're at the next corner, and into this corner we're going to do 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 half double crochets. Then along the long edge we will be doing 113 back post half double crochets. So So all the way along the long edge, 113 back post half double crochets. When you get to your next corner, work exactly the same as you have here, 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 half double crochets. Continue all the way around until you're back where you started, and join in the top of the beginning standing half double crochet using a slip stitch or an invisible join. You can then fasten off and secure your ends, and I'll see you for round 23. Round 23, using color C, join with a standing single crochet in any corner space before a short side, and then work 2 more single crochets into that same space. Then we're going to work 69 single crochets in the next 69 stitches. Don't miss this hidden stitch. Just move your work out of the way so that you can find it, and then work 69 stitches along the short edge. When you get to the next corner, you can work 3 single crochets into the corner space, and then you will be working 117 stitches down the long side. As it's such a straightforward round, I'm going to leave you to get on with it, and I'll see you once you have joined and ready for round 24. Round 24, using color A, join with a standing double crochet in any corner single crochet stitch before a short side. Make sure you identify the correct stitch, and standing double crochet, and then do another double crochet into that stitch, 2 chains and 2 more double crochets. Now we're going to chain 1, we're going to skip a stitch and then do a double crochet. So that's our skipped stitch, double crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, double crochet. So continue until you're just before the next corner, and if you wait for me there, I'll take you around the corner. Okay, you should now have worked your chain 1, skip stitch, 1 double crochet 35 times, and you should be at this position just before the next corner. We're going to do 1 more chain 1, we're going to skip a stitch, and then into that corner stitch we're going to work a corner, and the corners for this round are 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, and we're going to work down the long side. And we're going to do exactly the same as we did on the short side, except we will repeat this 59 times. So it's chain 1, skip stitch, double crochet, chain 1, skip stitch, double crochet 59 times, and then you will be just before the corner. You'll need to do 1 more chain before going into the corner, and you can continue until you're back at your starting point. Join with your preferred joining method, and you can fasten off and secure your ends, and I will see you for round 25. Round 25, using color C, join with a standing single crochet in any of your corner spaces before short side. Work 2 more single crochets in the same space, and then 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. Don't miss your little hidden stitch. 1, 2. Now you're going to be working in front of the chain from the chain 1 from round 24, and you're going to double crochet into the skip stitch of round 23, which is down there. We've done this before, so it's nothing new, and then just pop a little single crochet into the top of that double crochet, and we do this all the way along the short edge. And if you wait for me just before the next corner, I'll take you around the corner. We've now finished our 36 repeats down the short side, and we should be left with one stitch into which we're going to make a single crochet. Then 3 single crochets into the corner space, and then we onto our long side. Coming out of the corner, work into the hidden stitch 1 single crochet and then another single crochet. Then you're going to work 60 times a double crochet in front of the chain 1 from the previous round and into the skip stitch from 2 rounds back. You're going to do this 60 times and then a little single crochet. Continue all the way along the long edge. When you get to the next corner, you will have 1 stitch left into which you'll work your single crochet and then your 3 single crochets into your corner space, and then you will just repeat what you've done so far. Join using your preferred method. You can fasten off color C and secure ends, and I'll see you for round 26. Round 26. Join with the standing double crochet in any of your corner single crochets before a short side, and then work another double crochet into the same stitch, 2 chain, 2 double crochet. This is important to remember. Coming out of the corner on this round, you will work 1 further double crochet into the next stitch, and then chain 1 and then skip a stitch, double crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, double crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, double crochet. Do this all the way to the next corner, and just before the corner wait for me and I'll take you around there. Right, I've now repeated that chain 1, skip stitch 1, double crochet 37 times, and coming up to the next corner. Do 1 more chain, skip a stitch and do a double crochet into the stitch just before the corner stitch, and then going into the corner we're going to do 2 double crochets, 2 chains, 2 double crochets. Now remember that in this round, coming out of the corner, the very next stitch should be a double crochet, then a chain 1. We're starting our repeats now, and we're going to do this 61 times down the long edge. So it's a chain 1, skip a stitch, double crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, double crochet. So do that all the way down the long edge, and just before you get to the next corner, once you've done your 61 repeats, you'll need to do 1 more chain and a double crochet, and then moving into the corner. Okay, so carry on, use your preferred joining method, and you can fasten off color A and secure the ends, and then we will move on to round 27. Okay, round 27. Join with a standing single crochet in any corner, chain 2 space before a short side. Work 2 more single crochets in the same space. Then 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. Don't skip the hidden stitch. 1, 2, 3. Now working in front of the chain 1 from round 26, which is this little chain here, double crochet into the first skip stitch from round 25. So we go down into that stitch there, we do a little double crochet. Then we're going to do a single crochet into the next stitch. Then we're going to do a front post treble crochet around the double crochet of round 25. And then a single crochet into the double crochet over there. You're now going to repeat 36 times in total, and that should bring you just before the next corner. If you wait for me there, I'll take you around. Okay, let's go around the corner together. We've now finished our repeats of the treble crochet, front post treble crochet and the single crochet, and now into that last little space there we're going to do a double crochet and then 3 single crochets leading up to the corner. And then in the corner 3 single crochets, and coming out of the corner, working into your hidden stitch, single crochet, and do 3 of those, and then you're back at the point where you're going to do a double crochet into the skip stitch down there, and a single crochet. Now you're going to carry on with your front post treble crochet, single crochet repeats, and then just complete the corner as I've just demonstrated. Your single crochet, your double crochet, 3 chains leading up to the corner, 3 single crochets leading up to the corner, 3 single crochets in the corner, 3 single crochets coming out of the corner, the double crochet, and the single crochet before you start your repeats. Work all the way around to the beginning, fasten off using your preferred method, and secure your ends. Round 28. Using color B, we're going to join with a standing half double crochet in any corner single crochet before a short side. And then we're going to do another half double crochet, 2 chains, and 2 more half double crochets. Now, very straightforward, you're going to work 1 half double crochet into each of the next 83 stitches. So very, very easy. And when you get to your next corner, into that corner you're going to work 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 half double crochets, and then down the long side you'll work 1 half double crochet into each of the next 131 stitches. You'll then be at your next corner and you're going to work 2 half double crochets, chain 2, 2 half double crochets into that corner. Repeat, and when you get to the end of the round, you can join using your preferred method, and you can then fasten off color B and secure the ends and be ready for round 29.